Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Civilization 5. Welcome back. It's part 13. Lucky number 13. And it's 1955, and poodle skirts are all the rage. No, wait. We're still at war with Spain. It's still a global conflict going on. Rationing's still happening. Yeah. Anyhow, we've purchased a great engineer in Karakorum with using Faith, which is going to be awesome. Korea denounced me, I denounced them, everybody's getting, antsy about things. Yeah, Korea's probably gonna die. Fortunately, I have all these nice troops over here who are going to go and kick their ass. So, whenever I'm ready, that'll happen. Now, let's see here. There was... Oh, yes, please do settle over here so I'm free to capture your capital. There was a Spanish... There it is. You're not getting away. Well, got my great engineer over here, my great admiral, I mean, and he can repair the fleet. Woo! Have a nap here in the trade route. Why don't you? Okay. Meanwhile, over here in the actual front, we're still at war technically with Spain. We're currently holding the ships back mostly for the purposes of just like heading off anything that might come my way, as my entire force is naval units. But do not worry. These little puppets will be in hand. Them captured. There we go. Adding to the fleet. Yeah, let the American frigates take the beating. Glad to hear others in the world would share my disgust with Korea. Yep. Washington's entered the modern era. How nice for them.
تعال دعنا نتاجر.
Let's see. You want to continue buying my open borders. Cultural heritage sites, I think I'm on the side of, but I don't want the world religion to be Catholicism. I'll continue to take your buck, though. Honestly, I don't think that the world religion is going to be Catholicism, and it's also 24 turns away before we're discussing it. Oh, you've denounced me. You'll pay for it, crazy eyes. I've been waiting for you. Why do you think I keep my buddies the Americans in charge of the World Congress instead of you? Alright, let's see. Let's farm here. This unit can be promoted. Let's make you a improved coastal raider. Yes. And let's go and swing over here and tell the Aztecs that I know exactly where to find them. Yeah. Here, Koreans. Oh, there you are. Hey there. What's that? Oh, it's a Ragusan caravel? What is it doing way out here? Weird. really is just kind of strange. What is that doing way out there? I don't know. Well, send the damaged fleet back. Get him fixed up. Alright, we got Leonardo da Vinci of all people. Hey, hey. Okay. Leonardo, you're going to stand by until I absolutely need you. Okay. This Gatling gun, however, stays in garrison. And that's a nice farm. That's got the lumber mill. Yeah, we'll come over here and grab that. Or should I go over here? No, we can move right here this turn. We'll do that. It's faster. Okay. Production here should be what? The hospital would be very good. Okay. You should have... You're kind of on my frontier. I'm concerned about you. Let's let you have some walls. America's denounced Korea, Ethiopia and Arabia have signed a research agreement, and Aztecs denounced me, Washington's in the modern era, all that's largely irrelevant. Should invest in another trade ship, since I can. Yep. I'll have you know that Korea and I have worked together in the past, and I have the utmost respect for them, just so you're aware. Well, since you're still friendly, I'm sorry this caused a divide between us, but the Koreans are asshats. Your delegation played a part in the failure of our proposal to the World Congress. I do not take such transgressions lightly. Screw you and your lack of eyelids. No longer ally of Wellington. Farm that up. Hey, hey! How you doing over there? Yeah, I got my own ships. Just keep an eye on the Koreans here. There we go. That needs to come back for repairs as well, so we'll send you over this way. This cargo ship is our new one, and so let's see, forget about those. Could trade with the Americans, that's nice and safe. Baghdad, Damascus, Gondar, Seoul, Bratislava, Byblos, Ragusa, Wellington. Actually, Wellington might not be a terrible thing. But more trade with the Americans? I don't know. I don't want to give them more research than I'm currently giving them. Everybody's getting bottles off of me, which isn't cool. When did I become a science leader? Right, Wellington it is then. Wait, you're going that way to get to Wellington? How do you go that way to go to Wellington? Do you get to go through Philadelphia? Is that what happens? Cool. Alright, not much to build at the moment. Except troops. I do need troops. Before I build troops... Nope, can't buy it. Well, they can earn experience on the job. Right. Cook me up some Great War Infantry. Well, you finished the settler. Excellent work. Alright, you can begin work on this windmill, and we'll not come back to you for a while. Alright, you've done your thing. Might be able to give him a small gift. Yeah, but it's ineffective. I'll probably just wait a turn. Alright, you can heal up. Isabella made peace with Wellington. Good for Isabella.
ይህን ሁኔታ አስብበት እኔ
You want to continue buying my dyes? I suppose that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to have to buy the gold right now, so that's okay. So this will probably help prop you up in their face. Oh, great. Now the vermin are breeding. Now I have to deal with both you and Poland. I'll teach them a lesson. Yeah, you're going to pay for this, asshat. Uh-huh. This is why we're working on flight. Thought you might be the type. Mm-hmm. We're going to need some air defenses. It's going to be a fight and a half, actually. So I imagine the Aztecs have quite a strong force, and it's going to be at arm's length. I'm going to need pals. Right, well, the Americans are friends. The Polish will probably fight them with me. Maybe the Ethiopians?
And homes, near 1,000 homes I stood, and near 1,000 tables pined and wanted food.
William Wordsworth. Alright, so what's... Oh, what the hell? Where the hell they come from? Oh. It's a revolt. I see. Okay, Railroad. Research agreement ended. Isabella made peace with Wellington. Alright, let's start by just bombarding that. Alright, guess my troops have something to do. Let's see. Bring this general up. There we go. I can pull you back. We'll pull you back a bit more. And we'll send up the other one. Thank you, boys. You can pull back again. This artillery piece, I'm going to start it moving. These troops in Busan can come over here. Instead of immediately opening myself up to the other two units, well, I don't want to, no, I'm going to hold off. Yeah, I'll let that unit sit. What's our specialty? Drill, rough. Okay, so, yeah. You just hold back and wait. Alright, you do nothing other than your thing. You can heal up. You can heal up. You, I want you to go take on station down here. Let's see here. Bring you up over here. No, you're not. You're the wrong kind of thing, actually. Yeah, just go back on alert. Right, you, I need. Okay, come on up over here. Right, you heal up. Actually, we'll upgrade you right now. Or should I? So that'll become an ironclad. I still need factories to put in. No, I'm just gonna heal you. I'm gonna heal you. K-Song, is it? Okay. Well, I know all about your new city. Alright, let's pull this back this way. Keep the pirates under control. This Gatling gun only has a range of 1, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, we'll just keep it on alert in the city. You go on alert there in case any ships show up. And next turn. I really have to solve my happiness problem. Who's got tradables?
I trust you are a friend to liberty. Proceed.
You have ivory I don't need. Well, I do need ivory, actually. You have ivory I don't have, I should say.
السلام عليكم.
You have furs and ivory I don't have.
ماذا كنت تقول؟
You have gold that I do want badly. What if I give you 20 gold a turn for it?
ፍጹም ትክክል አይደለም
25?
እኛ ተቃውመናል
How about 5 horses?
ስምምነት ላይ ተደርሷል
Okay. That ought to help pacify the rebels. I'll bring you in here. I need to get some workboats built so I can actually start exploiting the pearls there. Alright. Simplest way to get a workboat out is actually to build one in a city I control. So like New Sarai, purchase workboat, and we just send it up. Because those puppets will probably be forever making one. Right. More trade goods, yes. Oh. Spain has adopted freedom. Right, you're just gone on my list then. Korea and Spain are now friends because they're pansies. Yes, we can have open borders. Isabella finally entered the modern era because they're losers. Monaco seeks a great prophet. What would I do with a great prophet? Have I reformed my religion? Right, let's see here. What's on the level 2s? Oh, that's actually nice. Oh yes, that's the one I wanted. The 5-year plan is very nice too. But no, I want to increase my science output through the workers' faculties. So there we go. And okay. Open fire. All weapons. Right, my little workboat. You're going halfway around the world to go harvest pearls up here. Okay, let's finish these jerks off. Let's see, range 3. Need to get a bit closer. Well, first off, let's advance the infantry. So, okay. Secondly, let's bring the artillery up to here. Set up. Great General, you can sit with the artillery piece. You continued. No, you're healed. No. Wait. You clearly have distance to heal. I don't know. Right, you. Engage. You just make sure no shit goes down there while we're away. Alright, where to? Previous route was to Atlanta. Okay, that's fine. Odegi, you just continue standing there. Alright. Spain's in Freedom Land. Berg. Jerks. Right, we got the gold, so we got some We Love Your King. Do I want to cook up a great profit? How much would that cost? Well, only 500. Okay. Can't move through enemy territory. Right. Oh, that's going to be a landmark. Okay, let's see, finish off these rebels. Probably sponsored by the Koreans. Damn them. Ragusa wants a trade route. It's possible. Alright, soften that one up in the back there. Thank you. Open fire. Go ahead, boys. Right, that's the uprising put down. Swing my army back up over here so we're ready for our incursion into Seoul. That's what we've been watching out for. Kill. You go back on alert. If I wanted to trade with Ragusa, I'd probably have to sail past the freaking pirate island here. Which is the whole problem with that. Heal up, boys. Alright, cook me up a Coliseum because we need to deal with this unhappiness problem. You, wake up. I got work for you to do. In fact, for 486 bucks, I'm pretty sure I could buy that Coliseum. Let's have you work on a market. No, it's 500 for the Coliseum. Blast. Still, it's faster for me to buy it than build it. Okay. Open borders of Montezuma's over. I don't care. Well, now the American fleet's on the bottom of this Sea of Japan, or whatever it is over here. I think we're ready to maybe settle up for a moment. Which will probably make my people happier, because I don't think they're very happy about the war. Yeah, it's population and number of cities. And 12 from the desire for new ideology. Annoyingly. Otherwise, we actually would be happy. Alright, let's see. Lumber milling over here. Alright, that's healed up and ready to move. Good. You just go and keep an eye on the Koreans. You're just a caravel anyway. Yeah, we can sail in Spanish waters. Okay, troops are healed up, so let's march them back over this way. Let's see, we're going to be sending, I don't know, we're going to have one like here. It's going to be not so easy to crush, because the two rivers really kind of funnels it all together. But I can probably take a fair beating on the heights over here, so let's send one of them up this way. Continue to hold down that position. We'll probably have the artillery in the back as well, so you can be over here. You'll be faster moving over here. We'll keep you on this end because I'm going to need you for the offensive. In fact, might as well bring the Admiral up. What good he does me. Right. Cook me up a market. Now, I should again be, well, no, I can buy Colosseums with enough cash. That will get them faster. Meanwhile, the markets will improve my economy. So they have 2 colonies up over here. I'm going to feel even less bad about conquering their capital. They got Alaska, sure. Poland and Arabia now friends. You want a white peace.
No,
No?
ante Dios.
Not very keen on you, like, getting off clean, you know.
No,
You won't
ante
even pay
Dios.
$30 and give me an embassy? You really think this one-sided war where I kicked your ass all over the Siberia is that you get to get away with just nothing happening? Yeah, okay, because you know what? I'm going to move my troops up, I'm going to conquer Korea, and then I'm going to come over for the rest of you. It'll help me consolidate my position and help me deal with the unhappiness factor, because I'm not ready to capture more cities until I have more happiness. That's been my main limiting factor all along, is this, like, unhappiness factor. And these cities didn't really give me anything wonderful. They gave me stuff I have, and more of it, which is nice, but they didn't really give me anything new. What to do, what to do. Let's put a mine right there. Alright, you're on standby. You're on standby, because I don't want this whole fleet to clear out yet. Oh, look, barbarians. Something to do. Right. Let's see. If I conquer them, I do get diamonds. But I don't think I... do I have diamonds? I'm not sure. Do I have gems? Yes, I have gems. Right, so that will not improve things. In fact, I have lots and lots of luxuries flowing around in my empire, actually. 64 from having at least one of each luxury resource there, and 61 from local happiness, and 4 from global social policies, and 5 from global building happiness, and 1 from the discovery of natural wonders, and then 9 from the difficulty level. And even then, it's like, we don't happy being Mongolians in this large empire. Okay. Well, Furs are one of the few things we don't have. Definitely more tradable resources here, though. Sugar, truffles, gems. Where's that worker? Where's that lazy-ass worker I sent over this way? There he is. You get your butt over there. Fix that. Alright, so let's do a massive Colosseum building project, because I think that's what I'm going to have to do, really. You can just park on the whales and be annoying. How's things here in San Francisco? Everything good? Is that Aztec? Okay. Oh, and then you denounce me, you dumbasses. least one of my puppets is working on a zoo. Alright. Okay, Great War Infantry. What kind of terrain are we going to be fighting over? A lot of rough. Right. Ooh, and cover. Oh, amphibious. Eliminates combat penalty from attacking from by sea or over a river. We need that. Right, you are coming up on this flank. Yeah, we'll put a farm there, I think. No appropriate wonders at the moment. Increasing my tourism output. Oh, no, here we go. A stadium. That would be very useful. As is an R2 happiness. At the same time, I do want my troops. Erg. One of my better places to build troops. Okay. Crank me out some more infantry. What do you got? You're no better, really. Could construct some submarines. It's tempting. You should build a stadium here in Turfan. Okay. Alright, you just park there. I have no idea what this Ragoose and Caravel's doing out here. I mean, it's just weird. Alright, you go on standby. Let's see if Seoul wants to, give me stuff. All your gold. And embassy. No, not good enough. Even that's not enough to keep me off your back, actually. You got nothing I really want.
그래서
Stop spying on me, you assholes. I know you are. That'll piss them off. And let's denounce the Spanish. Yeah.
¿Y bien? ¿Qué decíais?
I demand your coal.
Eso es
That'll warm it up. I'll have railroads shortly. Which means we can build the Neuschwanstein. Yeah, Statue of Liberty. We don't build that. We're order.
The introduction of so powerful an agent as steam to a carriage on wheels will make a great change in the situation of man.
Indeed. And a great merchant has been born. Edward Harriman, my great merchant. Let's, shall I just send you over to Kuala Lumpur? That could be a thing. Alright, fix that aluminum mine. Heal up in friendly water. Electronics. That way we can get the carrier, because I think that's going to be important to us. More so than moving up to destroyers and extended trade routes. Although the Cristo Redentor is very nice, this is the research lab, moving up to full infantry. But electronics is faster. Right. Okay. Let's see. Nearly got that done. I don't think I have any napping workers anymore. I think I put them all to work. And oh, no, I want to buy another Coliseum, that's right. Continue to improve the unhappiness problem. Then I'm going to need a cargo ship. Haile Selassie's finally entered the modern era. Bless. Please choose order, Haile Selassie. Vancouver's in awe of me, as they should be. No, I'm going to put farms there because I'm going to put trading posts here on the desert. Yeah. Alright, that's that. Fording infantry. Good. You repair the mine. You stand by. You continue to stand by. The Circus Maximus can finally be built. Which is +5 happiness. Totally should do that. Okay. Tempted to spend a great engineer on it. But no one else is going to keep that away from me. It's a national wonder. It's not going to get stolen from me. I just need it as quickly as possible. Yeah, there's nothing to improve productivity here. Okay. Alright. Friendship with Ethiopia and Arabia have ended. Well, I definitely want to say, stay your pal, Ethiopia. So, how about we be friends? Excellent. And how about you, Arabia? Because I don't actually hate you.
السلام عليكم. ماذا كنت تقول؟
Excellent. We like being pals.
Good day. Go ahead.
Would you like a defensive pact?
All right.
Excellent. That way, one springboard's on us, the other will stick to the defense, hopefully. And that's about where I should leave the episode, actually. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Join us next time for 1965!